26 out, 60 in the trailer. I didn't even know it was gonna snow. Let's get some breakfast going. I just pulled up to camp, and it would appear that the entire state of Utah is up here getting Christmas trees. This is a spot that I'm fairly new to, but maybe a month ago I camped here and it was awesome, and I will show you why. So you can park up here and you come right down here and you're right by a river. A lot of ice. I can stand on it, at least on the shore. Just like last time I camped here, I forgot my fishing pole. Good for me, you know? I should just build a rod holder and put it on top of the truck. That way I don't forget them. That's what I'll do. Mark my words. There's a lot of these stumps around, so I might just come down with a chainsaw, zip off a bunch of those, and use those as firewood. Let's go get some stumps. Is a big knot. Not big enough. Ooh, that's not good. This is full of bees. Look at all those. Look at that. Someone's been shooting this one. See where the bullets have gone through. I'm glad it didn't nick my chain. That would have ruined my saw. Cheers. Oh, those are so good. It's only 2:50, so it doesn't really get dark until 5:15, 5:30. I'm not really gonna be hungry until then either, so we're just gonna kick it. Now that I'm just sitting here not moving around as much, I'm getting kind of cold, so I'm gonna put my bibs on. Much better. I don't know why my legs always get cold first. Poor circulation, I guess. Whew, we got it. One take. The sun has officially crested down below the ridge, and it's getting dramatically colder. So we need to get that fire going. I have a very thick and delicious New York strip and some asparagus to cook for dinner, and I want to roast them low and slow, so we need to get a bunch of coals. So we're going to use our ferro rod and steel. Get this thing going. Got one of these little fire cubes. Remember how I was saying somebody was shooting the logs? There you go. I got this whole tub of smaller sticks. This is what makes the best coals. So I'm gonna be burning up pretty much all of that. Try and get a really good bed of coals going. Not gonna be time to cook for a little while, but I might as well get this thing seasoned and marinating. Decent marbling. Let that sit there an hour or two. Maybe not an hour. I don't even know what time it is. Half hour, hour, doesn't matter. Quick temperature update. It's 36 out here, 49 in the camper. Every time I go camp, I bring indoor, outdoor thermometers and update the temperature like 25 times because I think it's cool. So, sorry. About that time. I got this roaster basket at an Ocean Mart. Handle wasn't long enough, so I cut a section of 1x2, attached it with a hose clamp and some tape. So now I can roast stuff over the fire. That looks great. I'm gonna put this down in here. Some of this asparagus. This is more than I'm gonna eat, but why not? Just take this thing, Put it on, pinch everything down, and push this little lock all the way down. Now we go to the fire. Let that just sit there on top of the coals and roast. Flip it over in a little bit and that should be really good. Oh, that's right. There's another thing I wanted to try. It's a just baked apple. Essentially, you just cut it in half, wedge out the cores, and then you wrap it in tin foil and throw it in the coals. Just like that. I'm gonna put some cinnamon sugar on these. Oh boy. Put them together like that. All right. Cinnamon sugar baked apple. We lost some asparagus. It's looking like the asparagus is going to be done a lot quicker than the steak, so I might take it off, put it in some tin foil with butter real quick. Only the best, Kerrygold. Lost a good chunk of these onto the fire, but I'm just going to go grab them out of the coals. I'm going to get the steak back on the fire real quick. And do a little salt. Just going to put these back on the fire to like melt in the butter. I'm really excited to try that apple. They look so good. I've seen a couple people do them. That steak is gonna be unreal, I can already tell. Looks like my tape burnt. That's why I did the hose clamp, just in case. Oh yeah, butter melted nicely. Let's cut it up. I'd say that's pretty good rare. That's how I like my steaks, don't judge. Holy. Still don't have plates in here. I don't know what my problem is. So we're gonna load all this steak up into a bowl. Take all this buttery asparagus, cut it in half, finish with a little salt. That looks so good. Steak dinner in a bowl, but I got a fork. All right, you know the rules. Instagram eats first. If you want sneak peeks, behind the scenes, all that stuff, I post all this to my Instagram stories when I film, so follow me over there. Fire roasted New York strip and asparagus. An absolute thing of beauty. Right on those coals. All right, now we can go eat. I'm excited about this. Try the asparagus first. Ooh, that's really good. Bring you a little closer. The little charred bits, especially with that butter and salt, I mean, how could it not be good? Hunk of steak. If you're a steak enthusiast like myself, do you prefer ribeye, New York strip, or filet mignon, or something else? Comment down below, I'm curious. I think if I had to pick one to have for a last meal, it'd have to be ribeye. Filet mignon, also hard to beat. I don't know, beef is just good, man. Especially roasted over the fire. Almost forgot about my apple. Don't want it to burn. Let me go set this down, let it cool off while I finish my steak. This steak is so good. That asparagus was awesome. Big steak. It's a lot of meat. Whoa. I'm gonna stop filming. Now that dinner's over, we're gonna dig into this apple. Gosh, that smells so good. Ooh, it's still a little warm, but you know me, I love to burn my mouth. Mm-hmm. That's like straight up warm apple pie. That's great. I'd give that like a 9.2 out of 10. It's starting to cool off, so it's time to be a canvas burrito, as my wife would say. I used to come out here and camp in like Arc'teryx jackets, down jackets, and all this warm stuff. And while they are nice, they're very susceptible to getting holes in them and burned. Sparks can land on these. Nothing will happen. I can accidentally, run my knife across this. Nothing will happen. Canvas is tougher. Arguably just as warm and way cheaper. Can't do that in an Arc'teryx jacket. Food for thought, It is getting a little cold. It's below freezing now, 31. 40 in the trailer. So let's turn the heater on, shall we? It's just a Dometic propane heater for RVs. It's down there. So the heat will come across my feet and rise up, and it'll be nice and warm. So 40 degrees in here now. We'll check back in a little bit. See how warm it gets. Throw some more wood on the fire. Get warm. Funny enough, these burn bibs have a little pocket that's perfect for bear spray. Before anyone comes after me, there's not one in the pipe. Everybody can calm down. And I know what you're thinking. If you know me, you'll say, Jack, you work full-time at a holster company. Why don't you have a holster for it? Good question. I don't have a good answer for that. I will next week. I'll make a holster for it. But, how convenient is this? Anyway, doesn't matter. PSA, if you're going out in the woods by yourself, bring protection. You never know what can happen out here. Not a bad idea. If you don't want to, great. Personally, I do. I'm going to be preemptive, and before it gets dark, I'm going to go down to the river, fill this up with water. That way I can put out the fire a little later, not have to try and make my way down here in the dark. Looks like somebody got a Christmas tree. Rest in peace. All this ice is going to make this interesting. Good thing my boots are waterproof. This could be the worst possible jug for this. I'm gonna have to make this work. I can always come down here in the dark. It's not that big a deal. I got flashlights. Well, now that it's just about fully dark, heater's been going for a while. 26 out, 60 in the trailer. So cozy. I'm gonna hang out a little longer, but probably put the fire out soon and get in there where it's super warm. Oh, it's so much warmer in here. This is nice. Well, it's only 5:45. The joys of winter camping. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I have Starlink and watch YouTube. 24 out, 58 in here. Warming up quite a bit. And about to watch some football. It's getting late. I'm gonna go to bed. It's currently 20 degrees out, 66 in here. Oh, the heater does such a good job keeping it warm and cozy in here. I got plenty of blankets, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Oh, good morning. It's 27 outside. Looks like it got down to 16, but a lot warmer. And I couldn't figure it out till I looked outside. It's snowing. How cool is that? Got a little snowstorm rolling in. Oh, guess I better get up, make some breakfast. Sweet. I didn't even know it was gonna snow. Well, let's get some breakfast going. No wonder it was so hard to open. It's frozen. Got a little bit of Canadian bacon. I'm gonna put some butter in the pan and fry that up. I got the rest of my steak from last night, so I'm gonna heat that up too. Little Canadian bacon, steak and eggs, and a nice cup of joe that is burning my hand. I gotta set this down. Just give her a try. Oh, I did it. A little bit of runny yolk going on. Pretty good. So cool that it snowed. I love camping in the snow. I friggin' love it. Not only because it's vibey, but the clouds cover, traps in the heat of the earth, and insulates it, so it's actually a lot warmer when it snows, rather than just in the winter when it clears off and it's freezing cold. This is probably still going to be way too hot. But you know me, we're going for it. I gotta fix. Ice cube. Ooh. It's like when you make tiramisu and the lady fingers soak up the coffee. A little better. This is quite nice. I think I'm going to finish breakfast and enjoy the snow. That was quite a tasty breakfast. Got to do some dishes now. All right. All packed up, ready to go. I actually think I'm going to ditch these bibs before I drive. Oh, it's cold. Gonna throw this thing in 4-wheel drive and then we'll get out of here. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this week's video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Well, that drive was super sketchy, but I made it home. Okay, bye for real now.